To go.
You said you about to go do something, right?
Oh no, I was bullshit. I was bullshit with my
Originally opened in
You said Mrs. Cole.
1995
Oh,
at
Mike, you
Jacksonville
done?
Municipal Stadium when this franchise entered the NFL.
So, hey, you got amnesia how many times? You said, good pass, Mitch.
Man, see, you know niggas gonna talk shit
Sure.
regardless.
I
Man.
just
You
want to
know
make
that.
sure. I know. I'm just making sure niggas ain't bumped their head. Making sure. That's all I was just making sure. Niggas ain't had amnesia.
You everybody back up.
Hold on. That's probably good. Let each other sign up on this shit.
Here's the Australian-born punter Mitch Wishnowsky to get things going. And off we go from Jacksonville. From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
What are you thinking to? Oh, you thinking to. Damn. Yo. Shoot that bitch. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Lawrence gonna put it up
Dog.
right away.
You man, y'all ain't gonna want to play with my play like that.
Things up.
That bitch was slide. Where I get that bitch at, bro, that nigga like Zlatan Ibrahimovic, bro.
I think they thought the coverage was
that nigga really like Zlatan, bro. That nigga, man.
Pressing up on it.
Yeah, I ain't gonna play with him again. I'm telling you, bro. Anyway, on the other side of that white line, that bitch was flying.
That
man. Yeah. It's a good shot. That's a good fucking shot.
Love it.
Gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down.
That
wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get them going on
that call right there, that's like big frame like that, 6'10", 97 shot call, that bitch gonna fly. You be holding L2 when you kick.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
What holding L2 do?
3 and 13.
Hey, after you kick that bitch, Mike, slap R2 with that kick call. Watch that motherfucker.
They have
just try
4
one
in a
time.
row.
Let me tell you, when you go a month partner,
like as soon as you hit O and you see his leg go back, slap R2 on that bro. I promise you, kick that bitch on that circle right there and get a good shot.
Come on, man.
So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but
Pick 6, Ashton. Good work, boy.
Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. He's got it, and the Jets lead 7-0.
I got you.
What?
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games.
R1. I got a
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
Oh, man, I couldn't kick the motherfucker. God damn, they stopped me from getting my feet on that motherfucker.
Now they face a
They stopped me from kicking that motherfucker, boy. I had already loaded that motherfucker up. I picked what side I was going to and everything. I couldn't even put a foot on that motherfucker. Oh.
Now Lawrence. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's caught at the 25. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. In today's NFL, we talk about quarterbacks and their speed and accuracy, but there's still something about a guy slinging one downfield. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence. A quick throw going to be batted away and incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Don't call me on that.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Wow. The computer stepped over that bitch, bro.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, Lawrence. He's going to hit his backfield complete. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a nice job right there. Get the ball out to the perimeter, get it to your guy in space. And he's just going to take this, turn upfield, and turn it into a big play in 1st and goal.
Spread out. Why are you running right beside me? Spread out.
Oh, yeah, what about him?
And the Jets are going to have great field position here.
Oh, he just snapped the call.
Just shy of midfield. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on 1st and goal.
Not at all, because
let's
face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, is going to hurt on any down.
Trailer him.
But really, the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on 4th down. The first 3.
Man, you play Cam. Why you ain't never run through the middle? Why you always over here on the right with me? Like, you right next to me while I'm running the break. Like,
not good at all.
I give you the ball. You stand over 2 steps away from me. I should have shot the motherfucker. You gonna come that way?
With his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Man, you just up in a position to score off that pass. Came to the same angle shot I could have took. I could have took that angle shot. You gotta go ahead. You gotta go through that so you can get that pass off. You gotta get the pass to you. Still went through that.
There is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
Hit L1, man. Whole L1.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
The ball. Bro. What the fuck is that? Where they went?
Jaguars come to the line to start.
That nigga went for the ball when the ball got popped in there.
As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, They've got to build another drive.
Bro, let me get the bitch off, bro.
The play did on the last one.
And they'll go again with ETN. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
What do you think, Brandon? I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss of the tackle. Here's Lawrence to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
Fielded at the 33. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Jets will take over.
Back in front of you. They won't let me kick that motherfucker. What the fuck is this?
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that.
Catch the ball, man.
Those moments to happen, incredible when they do, and you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Oh.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now Wilson.
That's wrong.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
That motherfucker's aggressive as a bitch right now.
That's the goddamn ball. Man.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
The ball.
Wilson. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, my God.
Gotten a yard down to the 16.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Man, I'm sitting here pressing all one triangle. They would not pass me the ball, bro. The crew would not pass me the ball for shit.
He's got a man wide open, complete.
He called him for the fucking ball,
and the Jets
bro.
are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. On 2nd and goal, Wilson. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Elijah Moore with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Jets have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0.
My mom's maiden name is Parker, so that helps. And then when I got my next dog,
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse it. This is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in the history have ever come back from a fourth.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. ETN once more. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. The offense on 3rd down, they've been okay 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He's going to look deep down the field. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They've had multiple opportunities on offense and still haven't scored any points. Felt like they wanted to loosen things up, throw it downfield, and see if maybe they could get a big play and a quick strike.
On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt.
In the game.
A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all the viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far.
Get this Offense,
defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
Hurt to get up, son.
On 1st down, right back to Hall. And some room to work.
Being bad.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 86 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say,
get up.
We can't let him get to the
Stop, Rose. Get up.
Because sometimes you break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that game.
Biting that shit. Stop biting.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Wilson, and he's got the hook up to Moore. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Yeah, teammates.
And the Jags with 5 in the secondary now on 3rd down.
That shit was supposed to go to the goal.
Here's Wilson. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. This defense had 3 interceptions last week. They're on pace for more than that here, 2 in the first half.
Do not adjust your set. This is not instant replay. This is a defense that is locked in. They're essentially running the routes for the receivers and turning it into the receivers themselves, aren't they? I mean, it is amazing what I'm seeing because the reactions of those guys back of the back seven, phenomenal.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple. Lawrence.
Yeah, you went. Man, Mike was off. Yeah, you went wide. I thought she was gonna stay inside. I was gonna pass it right to you. I can get it to you.
Jaguars. Maybe that is the boost that this offense needed.
They've done nothing the entire half, but out of the blue comes this big shot here. You're exactly right. Like a dunk in basketball, like a home run in baseball, maybe a solo shot. Sometimes you need that big play to get things ignited.
Hey, but wait, you see how I hit that hard, that right stick and got all that separation on?
Kick this one away.
I don't think so.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs. Really
Shit! Why did the extra step? I pressed circle.
Nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
I can't get that down shot off.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That's what I'd like to see out of this defense. A little fire, toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
They go play action now. Wilson. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Man, I tried to put it over there. I ain't had nobody go with the AI. I don't get that bitch with AI.
Make more plays like we just saw there.
Yeah,
bro,
the type of plays that can focus on defense because, as we know, they've had their trouble.
I'm holding out everyone, bro. I ain't never do no light ass. They got down 3 ball like that. I
expect them to continue to run that type of pressure in order to try and turn around their fortunes.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Oh, my passes is not goddamn strong enough right now. I'm moving my height down.
From deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Yeah.
Now Wilson. Oh, the pressure too.
He's a short dude quick.
Blitz that gets him.
I did not want that motherfucker to goddamn do that.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Taking it about the 36. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. On the NFL scoreboard, an update from Los Angeles. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Now Lawrence on first down. It's caught at the 10. A big play there just before halftime. And even 40 yards.
Still all sorts of time left in this game, and you'd like to be able to say take it one play at a time. But the truth is, they're probably going to have to hit on a few big plays in the passing game to close this gap, and that's a good start right there. Now a timeout taken.
Bro, fuck all that.
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. A great play there. In the
why did you come to me?
First half. And the Jaguars are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And it back within a touchdown at 21-14. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock.
Oh, my God. You got to put it through ball, bro. What kind of, I ain't even call for that. Go.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Going up top. He's got it at the 15. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they got the lead. So what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
All again on second down.
Mike, when you went through, you cleared that motherfucker up.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 119 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
That's the ball.
Have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They'll go again with Hall.
Yeah, you went outside?
And he'll take this ahead for second down coming up.
He was behind the nigga with the ball.
That was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Yeah, I'm about to put that coat cover, y'all.
I'm in the third quarter with 5:45
left.
Nah, I passed that bitch, man. God damn.
On second down, a run with Hall. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down. It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase and head home after putting in a full day's work at the office, doesn't it?
No window hit him. Sure. Top pass. That's what I do, man.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Y'all run watch
this down to about the 32-yard line.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I'm being given much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Running right through him. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
On the counter, it's Hall. And a short gain here down to the 22. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down. Wilson. He gets it underneath to Hall. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I'll tell you what, this offense is playing a little bit of keep away right now. They've come out here in the 3rd quarter, possessed the ball for quite a while, and they keep on converting. Nice pitch and catch there to set up the 1st and goal.
Here's Wilson to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Touchdown, Jets. From 8 yards out. And the Jets take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Zerline good with a PAT. And the lead now up to 14. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome, a little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Another tote for Etienne. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
Now Lawrence to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he will have a Jaguars 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Had to put that ball in there with a little extra zip, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Yeah, and that little extra pace that he had on the pass, that required a little extra concentration for him, didn't it? Ball can get on you pretty quick in that manner, and he handled it well and picked up the 1st down.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
The offense schemed going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing.
Yeah.
Credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Lawrence. He's going to take another shot here. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
Again, it's Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. They call it a loss of a yard there. And that's going to make it 4th down. Here's Logan Cook now as he's on to punt for Jacksonville. .43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return, and it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Yeah, he's been rebounding the fuck out of the ball.
The put-away drive is they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you feel like you can take the spirit away from another team. Their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
153 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Jets on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And a completion to Wilson. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Wilson to Wilson there. Zach to Garrett for a Jet 1st down.
And that pickup of a 1st down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here. Down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Ball again on 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Jags are right back in this football game. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball, and that one was picked off.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A really nice gain of 25 yards. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Lawrence going to throw again. Touchdown, Jaguars. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Taken in at the 3. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Slot man moves right. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Paul again. They find some open field here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Wow, 185 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they turn to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
This is where coaches have to spend a lot of time going over situations with their players, because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go. But his thought process is getting into the end zone. It's counterintuitive for him to actually go down in this spot.
Yeah, but and he is in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here this 4th quarter. Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Hey, Charlie!
Now Lawrence. And this one's incomplete.
I'm going to just be quiet because he ain't telling 100% lies there.
But incompletion of those 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Hey, back up.
Looking to throw. Lawrence. And that will be incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
On the double. Slide. Hey, hold it.
Here we go. Got to have it. Lawrence. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position.
Let's go now.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
$2:17 left.
He got one already.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
He just made
straight ahead is home. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. 3rd and 10. Expect a timeout right away if they can't stop them here. Now it's Wilson. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Jaguars are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
A good gain on 1st has them set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Here's Lawrence. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by DJ Reed. And the Jets are going to take possession of the football. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along. But if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
They'll give to Hall. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Oh, Wilson going to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Wilson. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
Well, one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now Wilson on first down. This is caught. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Garrett Wilson from 13 yards out. And the Jets have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Zerline good with a PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Looking to throw, Lawrence. He's going to let it fly. He's got a man complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A final shot now for Lawrence. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off season. But on game day, you both